So I'm going to show you guys how you can give your shakers a little bit more bounce. So I have a pretty basic drum loop right here. So right up here, you have these automations that you can do, and you can just bring this down pretty low. Now you can leave these first notes down at the bottom. It's going to be creating a type of sidechain effect, and you can just bring up the other three and create a pattern based on whatever you want it to sound like. Next is you want to bring up the sampler right here of the shaker. And there's this knob right here, the start offset. This is a very underrated knob because you can automate this. All of these, for example, this start time one, you cannot automate this. You can't automate any of these parameters. But this one, you can create automations. I'm going to go to where the shaker's playing, and I'm going to insert Fruity Peak Controller. And then you're going to go back into this start offset. You're going to right click. You're going to put link to controller. Now on this menu right here, you're going to select the LFO of the Fruity Peak controller. And then you just hit accept. And now in the LFO section of the Peak controller, the base is where you want this knob to start. So if you want it to start down at the bottom, you just leave it there. If you want it to start here, then you leave it there. But we're just going to leave it at the beginning. Now the volume is how far you want it to automate. Like if you want it to go all the way over here, then you would turn the volume all the way that way. Now it goes in negative and positive. So this way is going to go all the way over there. If this was to be, say, here, and I automate this way, then it would go back. I'm just going to put that much up. The key here is that we want to randomize that. And then you have the speed here. If you turn left, it's faster. If you turn to the right, it's a slower speed. And you already hear it's giving it a nice bounce. And again, you can adjust the volume to see how much of that you want. And there you go. That's how you create a little bit more groove in your shakers, your rides, just in your drums in general.